welcome back to the Lost Archives. My name's Owen, and we are playing All the Mods Tend to the Sky. It's another solo episode today. Just going to be me playing around with some stuff. Now, let me take you on a little tour since we last checked in. Now, to explain this, I need to do this. So, to make all of the storage things, we need shitloads of gold, redstone, and quartz. So, I assembled the flawless budding Certus quartz. I think I did that last episode, actually. Can't remember. Did you guys see me do that? I'll take you through how I did it anyway. Put this all together, continually farmed these bad boys, and then just essentially set up a non-stop run through of things through here. So we have we've still got some left over, actually. I'll get those printed. But anyway, we've managed to upgrade a whole bunch of stuff. So we've now got a whole bunch of 256. It was so much stuff, but the good news is I could just kind of leave it going in the background, and to help it along I also ended up making some directional and boosted growth accelerators. Now these are pretty straightforward. Fluix Pearl, which is just Fluix, Crystal, Dust, Enderai, Acceleration Card, which is just Fluix, Crystal, Advanced Card, and then the Annihilation Core and Netherite and things like that, which we've got in pretty good amounts nowadays anyway. So I was able to build a few of those, and that helped it out too. I originally had these set up over here and up here. I've ended up taking those apart and moving it back upstairs just for hand cranking to make room for the Entro cluster. Now, what I've essentially got is a whole bunch of Ender Dust going into here so that I can continually harvest these. Shapeless is correct. So, and then it will slowly recover the crystals as it grows, and this will continue to ensure that it stays as fully entroized. But we also were able to manufacture these bad boys using the reaction chamber. So if you chuck in into the reaction chamber 32 Entro Dust and 32 Fluix Crystal, you can easily stay on top of all of your crystal needs. So I've just been essentially doing like a continual topping up of this area here. I ended up turning the production facilities back on, but we probably could look at turning these off again for now, just because we've got a lot of stuff coming through, and I do want to eventually upgrade us to a fully Geol setup as well. Over here, I don't think I've made... Oh yeah, sorry, I did. I advanced on the Apotheosis. These are just the tables. I essentially just went through and followed the quest line for Apotheosis. It's in the right spot. Already in the right spot. This was pretty straightforward. Just some gems dust, enchanting table, things like that. I'm not playing around too much with Apotheosis right yet, but I got these set up because it got some good rewards. And we do have some pretty cool gear that's kind of been spawning in from Apotheosis, and we've just found a better chest plate. Fantastic. Change our chest plate over, and we're now on our way to fully netherite gear. Now, you'll notice my weapons and AOT have been enchanted with some really nice enchantments. The way we have done that is two different methods. Using our enchanter here, you can actually create enchanted books. So I'll run over here and I'll take you through what this setup is. But essentially, you can create enchanted books using the enchanter. You just have to pay the cost, chuck in a book and quill, and you can get, it'll cost you levels too, but you can get some really nice enchantments. So once I had made all of these enchantments, all the ones I thought we might need, I didn't actually just use the enchanter. I also used our Ars Nouveau enchanter. So I set up the imbuement chamber. Yeah, imbuement chamber to gather essence for us. And then you can actually use these essences as part of the enchanting to create enchanted books as well. So for some of the recipes where I didn't want to have to spend my levels, which was most of them to be perfectly honest, I use that as a way to kind of get ahead of the enchantment setups. Oh my god, okay. Wow, that was out of nowhere. We'll harvest that. So the enchantment, let me take you through what we've done with the enchantment stuff. So the drying basin was just so that I could get some experience down into an experience block. This is using create. So the printer is a create item that will essentially, if you give it an enchantment cost in here, so I've put in some levels in here. I don't want to put in too many more because I've already put in a whole bunch. There you go. So you can put in and fill it up, and that's already basically back up to full again. And what you can do is if you have an enchantment, let's say I want to make a Fortune 3 enchantment book. So I can actually duplicate enchantments. If I put this in the filter, I can put this back. And now if I get my book out, I can place a book here and it will stamp it. And now, using some of that experience, not a huge amount, we have another Fortune 3 book. How cool is that? So it's a way of duplicating enchantments. So these are my, I should say, I've made a little spot. These are my enchantment templates so that we don't use them. Hopefully don't lose them because they're a bit annoying to make again. So what I've been doing is gifting Andrew and tricking the enchantments as we go. Oh, I figured out what it was. Sorry, it wasn't the import bus. We needed to make a storage bus. Now, this actually wasn't too expensive either. I'll show you the recipe just so that you can set it up. But essentially what it allows you to do is turn any chest or any storage into a... I think I just did this one. Yeah, it's literally just pistons and an any interface, and the M interface is just the formation cores, glass and iron. So really, really cheap. And that allowed me to essentially plug in, a bit of a spoiler there, I'll go through that in a second as well. That allowed me to plug in all of the storage that was in here and set it up inside of our ME system, which was really cool. Now, you might be wondering what this is. Let me take you through really quickly what we've done here. So we were generating a lot of excess stone, well, cobblestone as part of our lava setup, but what I've done is I've created this chest here, which will constantly pump the excess cobblestone up into our ME system, into this matter condenser. And what the matter condenser does is it slowly takes all of the information, all of the items that are being pumped into it through this stone-only chest, and turns it into a singularity. Thank you, Sladerushrun. So singularities can be used to do some really cool things, but most importantly, allow us to create a quantum entangled singularity. And a quantum entangled singularity allows you to have your crafting terminal and access it anywhere in any dimension. To do that, I've had to build some rings, and because there's 3 of us, I've had to build 3 rings. Now, I haven't set up Andrew and Trickings yet. I'll actually set that up and go through that with them. I'll talk them through how to do it. But essentially, I've got my singularity. I've just labeled it using the anvil. And that allows me to use my wireless crafting terminal through the use of a quantum bridge card. Now, for these items, and this is the same as the bridge there, I had to make some quantum rings. As you can see, not too bad, just smart cable, some of the processors, and then an energy cell. So actually really not too expensive. And then for the quantum link chamber, just some fluix pearls and glass. So, excuse me. Trying not to sneeze on you. So that is pretty much how I set these up. And this is just the ring terminals with the glass in the center connected up via the fluix cable. So none of this stuff is actually too complicated and too expensive. It's just time consuming to get it right, which is why I sort of did this off stream and off recording. Now, what was the other thing I had to show you guys? Oh, magical crops, mystical agriculture. I think it used to be called magical crops. Mystical agriculture. So you would have noticed this setup over here. This is the infusion altar, which is basically a way of creating new seeds. And what I've done is I used all of the extra essence that we had, and I made some experience seeds. That's how I've been able to afford a lot of these enchantments. So experience seeds will slowly grow and produce experience essence, which then can be combined into a droplet, which can then be turned into a bottle of enchanting. I'm sure there's more efficient ways to do it, but that's the only way I knew of. And so that's how I've been able to get so many levels. The other way I've been able to get so many levels is just letting the bad boy run down there, our mob grinding setup, which has been fantastic. Bees are doing my goddamn head in. I've been trying to summon... Was it a resin bee? Anyway, summoned a carpenter bee, which is completely useless for us. I bred some redstone bees and blaze bees, put them down, put the blocks there, and they just have disappeared. Probably despawned, possibly died. I don't know, and I don't care about bees anymore. I'm so over bees. I know there's probably some way to do this, and I've missed something really important, but I just can't. I'll talk through the infusion chamber, or imbuement chamber really quickly. You just have to put some items out, and it will slowly turn the gemstones into the respective elements. These are the recipes. I set these up so that we could easily just move them across and anyone could come and do them. If they needed some more stuff, I just figured that would make sense to lock all together. I've not done any more potion brewing. Our compost system's non-functional. The animals are still doing fine. We've not done anything with them. I'm trying to think what else I've done since I last saw you guys. I think that might be it. The enchanting, I think we went through. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. The other major difference is I've expanded this area here and closed it off. I've put our goos up here. I'm going to use this area for our gears. This is going to kind of be our gear station. So I just thought I'd set that up in advance. Oh, yeah, I'll talk through the simulation chambers. So as you can see, our wither simulation is getting better and better and better. I've just been letting that run in the background. I built a couple more. They're not running currently. We've got a lot of the extra predictions. And essentially, oh, here you go. So I was getting some blaze rods and things like that because it's the cheapest way to get blaze rods nowadays. How many nether stars do we have? Just out of interest. 300. Oh my god. I played around with the nether star seeds, but it's actually just cheaper to run the hostile neural network. Like the hostile mobs, it's just way cheaper. Yeah. I think that's everything. Oh, Skulk. Let me talk about the Skulk. So, as you remember, when Tricking and I were playing last session, we summoned a whole bunch of islands, including a island in the dark. I think that's what it's called, right? This is where we've been sort of doing things. And I went around and we picked up all of the Skulks, or I thought I had picked up all the Shriekers. It turned out we'd missed one. I was over here trying to gather some stuff with my pickaxe, which is Silk Touch, and I accidentally triggered the Warden, which was a bit of a bummer. Luckily, I had my Deep Learner with me, and I figured I can't just let him be there because he can shoot that kind of like ultrasonic attack quite a distance, and I was worried about him destroying blocks. I'm not sure if it can, but I was worried about that. I ended up killing him. I'm so sorry, Tricking. Hopefully they don't see this and I can just pretend it didn't happen. The giveaway, of course, is going to be when you look in here and slowly the Warden has been accumulating successful things. It's been running a while. I've put, oh god, more than a stack of these bad boys in. I think even possibly more than 2 stacks, but it is now starting to collect enough things that we can basically just have it run and trust that it's going to be okay for the neural network. Yeah, I feel a little bit bad, but I didn't know what else to do. I didn't want to just in a second. But yeah, so the loot from the Warden, we've got a couple of different options, but the one obviously that we're after is going to be the Echo Shards. The Skulk Catalysts. So the cool thing is you can actually grow a lot of the Skulk stuff, which is what I've now got in a botany pot over here. We've now got Skulk Shriekers growing and then Skulk itself growing. And I've got them growing on the Skulk Catalyst because it's a little bit quicker, except for that one, which should also be growing on the Skulk Catalyst. Let me do that right now. It's easy to switch over. I gotta say, it is nice having a Silk Touch item. It is nice having a Silk Touch weapon. Okay, I genuinely do think that's everything. I don't think there's anything else I've done. So the plan for today, we actually we need to get into Industrial Foregoing. And the way that we do that is quite a long, slow sequence of gradual improvements over time. What do we do with these bees? Oh, no, that's a nomad bee. That's useless. These fucking bees are going to do my goddamn head. So yeah, we've got no redstone, no blaze. Why do I even bother? Yeah, let's go through Industrial Foregoing. Now, the main thing that we need to get from Industrial Foregoing to get started into it is latex. Now, latex is a bit of a ball ache to get in the normal setup because of the way that it kind of works. We also need to be gathering ether gas to get into like the hydroponics and things like that. Oh, there is one other thing I should show off really quickly. I was going to save this as a surprise. No, I'll save this as a surprise. I'll go through the personal tricking device when Tricking and Andrew with me. That will be much funnier. That's one that I'll save actually. So to get into Industrial Foregoing, we need to get latex, which means we need to be extracting resin from trees. I thought I could do it with bees. Goddamn bees are the worst. So we're going to actually do it with Create. Now, Create is a really cool that is complex, but also kind of simple at the same time. So I figured we could get started with Create. Now, I'm pretty sure there's actually a quest line specifically for Create, and I figure the best way to get started with this bad boy is just to follow it as we go. There's already a whole bunch of stuff that we can actually claim already that we have created, but before we go too deep into it, I need to get a water wheel, and we're going to use it to make a tree farm essentially. So let's gather all of this stuff. Eventually we can set up a Create farm that will create all of the things for us, the andesite? Yeah, andesite. That'll actually do all of that work for us. Now, what we need to create is a deployer. We're going to need a couple of those, and we also need a saw, I think it's called. Mechanical saw. Perfect. So let's get those right now. Take back our block of copper. Oh, no, actually, that's fine. Put that back in. The rest of this, I don't think we'll need fluid pipes or casings for this. Buckets, I can check it. Might need some copper casings, but I'll go through there anyway. Shafts and gears we will need. So let's jump into create, and I figure let's just have a chill out. Let's make some create stuff. Want to make a large water wheel? Probably just a water wheel. Oh, let me show you with create. Create has this really cool thing called ponder, and it shows you how everything sets up and how it's supposed to run. How cool is this? Like related things. I don't know, I just think it's really cool. I really like it. So let's make a water wheel. As you can see, not too expensive. And we're going to put our water wheel under here. Now, what I'm going to need to do... Oh gosh, I keep forgetting how bloody fast my pickaxe is. That's a bit of a shame. Luckily, we've got loads of terracotta. I need to be a bit careful with this setup. So let's put you there. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I need to be, yeah, the problem is I put efficiency 5 on. I forgot how fast efficiency 5 is. Efficiency 5 is almost unusably fast. It's really, really tough. I regret going so much on the efficiency, to be perfectly honest. I should have been a bit more chill. If we put this here, ta-da! We have rotational movement. So this will now slowly rotate, and if we chucked a shaft on here, the shaft would rotate too. And when you add new shafts, you can see which way you're extending it. So this is one of the cool things about Create. This will slowly rotate. Oh my god, this is too quick. I'm gonna have to like remake my all tool and strip off all these enchantments when I get a moment. It's too fast. So to create our mechanical saw, I believe we need to make a mechanical bearing, and we also need to make some super glue as well to hold everything together, which means we're going to need some super glue. Fantastic. Surely that is, yeah, a whole bunch of quests. Super glue. Oh. And some extra andesite casings. Fantastic. Okay, so now we can make the mechanical saw. Let's get started with mechanicals. I want to leave all of the create things open because we'll do them as we go. The deployer is going to be brass hand. 1, 2, 3. Let's go for the brass hand. This is hilarious. Looks like it's giving a middle finger. I know it's meant to be poking, but it is kind of funny. Electron tube. Ooh, polish rose quartz. Sandpaper polishing. Enrichment chamber. Rose quartz. Okay. Well, I'm going to assume we're going to need a stack of those bad boys at some point. So let's put those through the enrichment chamber and not have to worry about anything else. Oh no, I didn't mean to super glue. How do I... Okay, cool. That's good to know. Perfect. And we can just pick that up when it's ready from our wireless terminal. It's so nice having the wireless terminals. I'm so stoked. That was well worth just sitting down and focusing and getting that all sorted. Right, so we are currently creating... creating. Electron tube, which means we're going to need some iron plates. Should we just bite the bullet and make a stack of those bad boys? There you go. Electron tube. Hopefully we need more of those and I haven't just wasted a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, wait. I'm going to need a few deployers, actually, because we want to be able to plant seeds, saplings in a 5x5. So actually, I'm going to need 5. Okay, well, in that case, then. I was wondering if we should make a stack of those bad boys, too. Let's do it. Let's make a stack of these. So we're going to need 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome sauce. Okay. What's our limiting factor going to be? Probably andesite casings, as it always is. All right, so we've got 5 deployers. Oh, maybe I only needed 4. Whatever. That's fine. We'll use them in something else. Now we need to make a mechanical saw. Pretty straightforward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then the other thing I think we needed was a mechanical bearing, if I remember correctly. Vertical gearbox, gear shift, encased chain drive. I'm pretty sure it was a mechanical bearing. Well, if we pondered this, You'll talk me through how this functions, right? I was hoping for more information on the tree farm. Okay. Maybe the deployer will show me what I need to know. Nope. Okay. Right. Well, that's okay. We'll figure it out as we go along. Let's see if I can find... Oh, we'll need to have an inventory. We'll need to have an item transfer, I think it's called. Rope pulley. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff in Create. It is such a cool mod. All right, let me just... Maybe if I type mechanical bearing. I don't know why that is so locked in my head. Mechanical press, mechanical mixer, mechanical drill. Oh no, I think I made this up. I don't think it exists. Okay. It doesn't look like... Oh, there's the harvester for if we wanted to do some... Oh, actually, that might be useful. That might give us the information. Ah, yeah. This is the information I needed, actually. So what are the blocks here? We've got... how does one identify? I was hoping that I could... I'm not sure what that... I'm not sure what those blocks are. That's okay. Hey, look, we're not here because I am a genius when it comes to migrate. You are. I'm so sorry in advance. You're not going to get that from here. I think it might just be a linear chassis. I think it might just be a linear chassis from what I could see. If I ponder this again, hell, let's just make one. Let's just play around. Let's play around with Create. Now, if I put this here, put this on top, can I like super glue you? Okay. Maybe it is the gearbox we need. The vertical gearbox. Right. Sorry, it helps if I'm in the right menu. I'm out of andesite casing, am I? It would be nice to just have... I mean, maybe the first thing I should do is set up the... we can do this. Just make a whole bunch of stripped logs, hey? How much andesite alloy do we have? Oh, now I know the mixer uses half as much. Okay, well maybe let's do this. Maybe let's set up the mixer and I can figure this stuff out and we'll play around with it as we go. So for the mixer, I'm going to need... where are we? Actually, it's probably in the setup here. Oh, there you go. Got some stuff for mechanical chassis. Oh, here we go. See mechanical source. I'm going to check out the second page. Oh, mechanical source. No, that doesn't tell us what we need to do. That's okay. All right, well, let's make the mechanical mixer. So, in this, just so we can really easily create it in a second. So we're going to need some more andesite casing and a whisk. That is pretty fun. Now if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That should be a good amount, right? And then... I think it might just be the casing blocks, actually, that were being used before. It can't be that easy, can it? Nah, surely not. Okay, well, let's make our mixer. And I believe we will need to set it up with a cauldron. So this is going to be our kind of like... I guess this will be our create space. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, did I get some stripped logs, did I? Okay, well, we may as well turn these into andesite. I know this isn't... Oh, God, it's awful, isn't it? I love it when things all sort of match together. It's funny knowing, because like I'm so familiar with with applied energistics, because I've used it in other mod packs before. It's been around for a long time, that mod, and it's not really changed a huge amount. Create, I've actually never seen before. This is the first time I'm ever playing with it, so I'm kind of making it up as I go along. Let's just do it. Keep getting the sneezes today. So if I put this, that might be too low. I think it might need to be one block higher. Let's use some deep slate, why not? Yeah, that seems more correct. Okay. Right, of course it turns it into cobble deep slate. That was silly. Let's drop all of these in. We don't need the saplings right now. Time in a bottle's not really much use for the moment. Okay, so we want to have this connected to a water wheel setup. So we'll use one of our gears. Maybe I should have done this on the edge. So if I do, actually, we should make some large gears so then we can speed up the production. Let's create, and we'll do another water wheel just off the side here. Hey, or should I make a large water wheel? I could just make a large water wheel. Hey. Because the small one should be perfect for that. But then let's make a large one and we can power a whole bunch of stuff from this one. Okay, so if I do a large water wheel, if I do it like that, okay. Oh, don't you dare. Let's have the magnet on. I was not prepared for that to just disappear off the edge then. Can I put you like that? Ah, there we go. Okay. And then if we use our bucket of water, better go get some water really quickly. Do. If I put this like here, it's a bit low. I actually want this up one higher. Okay, we're gonna do some building. How fun is this? Now we get to build a whole water wheel setup, and I will have it off the side here because I think that makes a lot of sense. So what we'll do, we'll extend out one, and we'll have it kind of like captured in here. So this won't be a perfectly circular setup anymore, but that's absolutely fine. And the water wheel was pretty big, so if I bring this up here, that should be pretty good there, right? What does that look like? Yeah, that's nice. That's much nicer. All right. I'll just close this area off. Oops. Good news is, with the efficiency, we are a little bit quicker. Okay, and then if I put the water like here, about here. So I want the water. There we go, to not drop off the edge. So if I collect these bad boys here, and then we go. Okay, fine. There we go. Okay. All right, we're playing around with Create. This is our first time playing with it. I actually might leave that there so it looks more authentic, like an actual water wheel. Yeah, okay. Look, it's not pretty. We're just figuring this out for the first time, although I can't leave that one there because I'm going to put gears here. Okay, so I was going to make a big gear. Make a large cogwheel. So if we connect a large here, and then a small cogwheel maybe up here, that'll now spin twice as fast. And then if we get another cogwheel, this is just basic physics now. I'm okay again. I'm okay with basic physics. I can work with this. And then if I put that, attach the small cogwheel, that's now spinning twice as fast. And then if we put a cogwheel here, that's pretty good speed, I reckon. So we'll chuck a shaft on here. Actually, I might make it. Did I make a gearbox? Did I make a gearbox? I thought I did make a gearbox. I'm going to make a gearbox. I did make a gearbox. Clearly not. That's so funny. I thought I'd made one. And then if I put this here, now we can turn things coming out of here. Fantastic. And then if I break this down again, put this U-turn. Oh. It's got to be vertical because of the way it's set up. Oh my goodness. This is a whole thing. There we go. At least we can just rotate these bad boys pretty easily. All right, so if I put you here... Oh, I'm going to have to use both, aren't I? I'm going to need both a vertical and a horizontal gearbox. But you know what? Look, actually, it's probably just as well. Oh, wait. Do I need to... Okay. Get ourselves in the right spot. We got cogwheels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, surely we're not out of shafts. Okay, well, we're definitely going to need to set up some sort of andesite rapid production line, because this is crazy. If I put you here, oh, look at that. Okay, mechanical mixer there, and then I know that this is not the most efficient use of things that we could be doing. Why was I doing this? Oh yeah, strip logs. Oh my goodness me. Maybe this is one that I sit down and I figure out as we go. Wait, that should be turning. Oh, no, because... it's not, because I need one more gear. I need to put... Cogwheel, sorry. Oh no, it was right. I didn't need to make a vertical one. It was correct. Wait, no, hang on. Vertical gearbox. No, sorry. This is right now. So then I need to put this cogwheel here. And then I put this here. Yay! We did it. Oh man. It appears this mechanical mixer is not rotating with enough speed. Right. Okay. Well, in that case, one like here. Is that going to connect to there? Yeah, it won't work like that. Oh goodness me, this is definitely a mod pack I'm going to have to sit down and like really play with for a bit. So how fast does it need to be going? Because this is pretty fast now. Like, look at this setup. This is crazy. Should we do one more? Nah, this feels like it should be appropriate now. I'll build like a housing system and everything, so it looks a bit more like logical. But for now, let's see. Is this correct? That looks like it's spinning pretty quickly, I reckon. Do I need to use... what does the clutch do? Can I speed things up with the clutch? No, the clutch should... yeah, okay. No, okay, we got to keep going. So if we put another one down here... This feels like it's getting very fast. How is this not sufficient? Maybe I need more water wheels. Okay, that's got to be quick enough. Look how quickly that's moving. Surely that's enough. Then I'm like, do we just keep going? I feel like at this point, do we just do one more? Wait. Small, big, small, big, small, big. All right, so let's go this one here then. Yeah, that feels like we're getting closer, doesn't it? God, look at this thing. There must be a way to do this in a more compact method. Like maybe if I did, hang on. This one here. I know this is so superfluous, but I really want to have this look as good as possible. Oh, sorry. No. That's definitely not correct. So that one definitely needs to go there. And then can I like go back in on myself to kind of like... one here. Put one there. No, it just breaks it instantly. Of course it does. That makes sense. Yeah, there's no way around it, to be honest. Do this small one down here. That, and then the last big one here, and then another small one, I guess, up here. Okay. What do we reckon? That's got to be pretty fast. I've said that before, though. Yeah, go on. Let's have a shaft come out. Let's then use our vertical gearbox. Do you know what's funny, though? I'm actually having a really fun time playing around with this. Yeah, look at that. That's so quick. Here we go. Moment of truth. Yay! We did it! And look at what we had to do to accomplish it. This looks so bad. I'm going to have to sit down and, like, really spend some time making this pretty. For now, though, out of interest, if I do... what was I doing? Oh, no, sorry. This isn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to mix together andesite and an iron nugget to make... to see if this works. So, sorting by mod, right? Yeah, cool. Can I chuck in, like, a stack? Stack of iron nuggets? No, but we can easily make a stack of iron nuggets. Oh, there you go. Almost a stack of iron nuggets. Steal one more. Okay, so if I chuck these in, can I chuck the whole stack in? Does this work? All right, let me turn off that. And if I go away, oh, okay. To ponder the mixer. Oh, it's not the right thing. Basin. That would explain why it's not working. Okay, well, we've got a spare cauldron if we need it. Oh. Okay. Oh. Nope. Okay, it just bounced right out. Oh, okay, that's gone in. It's working. It's working, it's working. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, this is cool. The question is, could I pump these in? Could I pump these in just using the pipes that I've got? Because this is pretty cool. How do I know if it's worked? Oh yeah, 9 andesite alloy, 10 andesite alloy. It is actually working. Oh, amazing. Okay. So, I feel like we're getting closer each time. Let's do... I just feel like, I feel like I can figure it out. I know I could just look online. Now, see, what's that? It looks like some sort of rotational... it's got like almost like a hopper kind of piston, mechanical piston. Is it just a mechanical piston? No, it's not a mechanical piston. Oops, sorry. Oh, could be a clockwork bearing. Attached to blocks in front of them. It's a clockwork bearing. I can make electron tubes. That's not a problem. Brass casing. We should have some brass. Yeah, we've got a little bit of brass actually. Might need to make some more. Probably alloy smelting is going to be the easiest way to do it. Yeah, I'll just pump in a whole bunch of stuff. Go. I should be able to make this mechanical clockwork bearing. Oh, mechanical bearing. Actually, it might have been the mechanical bearing on that side. Oh, it was the mechanical bearing. Can we still make that? Yeah, totally. Ah, well, we've made an extra thing. Okay, so if I put this underneath... Actually, it's probably shaft, mechanical bearing. How do I know if you're working? What if I put another shaft down? And then if I super glue... Oh, why do I have 2 super glue? Does that work? No. Do I need to put the mechanical bearing... Oh, where'd the mechanical bearing go? There it is, sorry. Having a moment. I feel like we're getting closer each time. Oh, is it windmill bearing? Hang on. No, it's definitely not. It's definitely the mechanical bearing. So I should be paying attention to this. Receiving rotational force, it will assemble into a rotary contraption. Oh, okay, so that is correct. Okay, so if we just put some casing down on top. Oh, right. Oh. No. It's just because we're destroying too many things at once. How do I, like, undo super glue? Oh, just like that. Okay. I feel like we're getting closer each time. I put that there. No. Click and hold to edit. Ah. Only place near... Okay. Oh, does it need to come in from the side? No, that can't be right. Could be right. There's no reason to think that's not correct. Okay, what if I put down our good friend, the vertical gearbox? Can't afford it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got plenty. I thought for a second we didn't have enough. Why am I doing this manually? Vertical gearbox. Wait, we do have enough gears. I just saw them. Okay. And then vertical gearbox. Okay. Is this the secret? Do I need to put this down like that? And then the mechanical bearing here. Oh! What are we doing? This is great. This is the most fun I've had in a mod for ages. I feel like this is really challenging me to have to like think through what I'm doing. Okay. Getting there. We're getting there. I feel like we're on the right track. So if I put the mechanical bearing on top. Oh, maybe because... Hang on. What if I put the mechanical bearing like this? Oh, okay, so it wants to snap to that. And if I put it on top... Oh, I destroyed the resource because I am very foolish today. I'm going to call this one mucking around with create because we are certainly not showing off the best that we can do. All right, let's try that again. If I put this here. Oh, but it worked before. That's the bit I can't understand. Is it just as simple as I need to just use the other gearbox? What if I put this gearbox in like that? Are you rotating? No, you're not even rotating, so there's no point. So that doesn't work. Okay. I feel like we were on the right track with this. So vertical gearbox. And then I'll put it around this direction. Okay. Put it around this direction. Vertical gearbox. And then mechanical. It's so funny. It really wants to snap. So like we know that it receives information from the bottom because that's where it's getting it from here. So then why is it not enough for it to just be on top of this? Oh, right-click the bearing with an empty hand to attach it to the structure. Oh. We were correct. If you've been in the comments shouting at me for the last 10 minutes because I've wasted your time and mine dicking about with this, I'm so sorry. Okay, we did it. So we want to do saws like here, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, do I need to super glue it together? I might need to super glue it together. Surely I don't need to actually. Sorry. Oh gosh. Oh, that's pretty quick actually. Oh dear. That's actually quite quick. But look at that. We've got... So, just out of interest, if I had a sapling... We're figuring it out. We're figuring this out step by step. Like some goddamn caveman. Oh god, I don't want to be hit by these. If I just glue this really quickly. Whoop. Okay. It destroys it, and then boom. Okay, so if we chuck an inventory on this, I do believe it will actually... Oh, yeah, I did think that might happen. So if we put an inventory on this, we should have a few... Let's do an iron barrel, hey? Oh, I probably should stop this too. This is just flat out dangerous. All right. Okay, so if I put an iron barrel here, and then we put our deployers... I sort of want the deployers along the top. So if I go 1, 2... We want them pointing down. Oh, actually, that's the barrel can't be there because I'm going to put a deployer there. Okay. So put a deployer. Wrong direction. Do I need to be lower? Can I do it like that? Oh, yeah. That looks like it's working. Okay. And then I want to get rid of these on top. Okay. If I activate this now... Oops. I'll let it rotate fully around. I've got to super glue it. Okay. Oh, too slow. Alright, we're going to have to jump it. This is fun. Maybe I'll set this up for like Andrew and Tricking. I'll get like a super fast version. And I'll make them jump the gauntlet. I wonder if I need to have this have one space higher. And if I put in the filter that I just want you to do saplings. Ooh. Look at that. That's so cool. Okay, so they are actually just working. Okay, great. If I destroy this block then, and we make this central one. No, because we want to be able to get the things out of it. So I want to put the barrel maybe up here. If I just chuck some things in, does this work? No. Okay, why doesn't it work? Are these not high enough? It might be that I have to... Let's see. Nope. Okay. I'll just super glue this all together. Get rid of that super glue. I'll just destroy all of these actually. Okay. So I need a sapling. And I definitely need to have the barrel attached to that. Oh, the deployer's facing the... Oh, do you know what? It actually could be a problem. I think it does matter which direction the deployer is facing. So if I'm here... Where's the... Oh, the input's in the wrong spot. Okay, fine. You're going to be like that. I'll go here and put it like that. Okay. Filter's in the right spot. And then if we chuck the barrel... Look, for now, let's just chuck the barrel at the top, hey? Just testing this out. Okay, and then we use our super glue. Oh, hang on, let's get rid of every... Okay. That should be pretty good. Let's give it a go. way too high. Okay. So, some aspect of this we're not figuring out. So it's got the energy from the existing area. Oh, 2 blocks in front of itself. So 1, 2. So that is correct, actually. Sorry, that is correct. Is it because it doesn't recognize the barrel as a legitimate input? Okay, what if we just used a chest? Maybe it could just be that it doesn't know what to do with the sophisticated storage stuff, which is perfectly reasonable. If the mods don't play nicely, that's okay. I can deal with that. Okay. How about now? So it should be deploying the oak sapling. Oh no, it's lost the... Okay. Wait, where are my saplings? Did I ditch one of the saplings from the filter? Oh no, it's got the filter. Okay. So that is the right spot because it's 2 blocks in front of it. Oh, wait. Is it... Yeah, I can still access the chest. Right click, give it an item to use. Oh, I need to put... Okay, hang on. I might need to have things on top of it. Okay. Okay, so it needs to have... what was that item on top? Some sort of... stock ticker. Packager? It's not packager. Portable storage interface? Could have been that, actually. Train station. Display board. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in Create. This is going to be... I think I'm going to be having a big play around with this in a minute. Shoot, weighted ejector. Oh, it could be a depot. Stationary belt elements. No, it's not that. What was that on top? Ponder again. It's here. No, sorry, it was here. Nope. Too far back. What are you? Alright, I'm going to have to have a bit of a play around with this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And it's a really, really embarrassing error, which I'm sure some of you probably noticed. I completely forgot to double check the orientation of my, where are we, of my deployers. They were actually facing the wrong way, which is why it didn't work. Yep, that's it. That's the only reason they didn't work. So if I try this again, and I go like this, oh, see, it's going the wrong way again. Maybe I need like a tool to rotate. So there's the hand facing that way. Yeah, the hand was facing the complete wrong direction. That's why it wasn't working. I was doing it upside down. I feel like a fool. I've swapped these out for barrels just because it's easier to work with. So if I do this now, there we go. That's correct. 2, 3, 4, and then I've done like a barrel under here, and then I thought we could do like a portable item. I'll put another thing here, and then some of the designs I was seeing online used. Oops, wrong way. Using like a portable item interface. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so actually, I want to be this side. There we go. Okay, that should work now. Now I'll just glue these bits together, and I'll take these bits off, because we don't need those bits. Okay, moment of truth. Ah, she works! Now if I put these in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I chuck those in here. I can filter the barrels and everything a little bit later. But now, oh my goodness, it actually works. And then if I do this, just to speed these up, oh gosh. Now, the only problem is this barrel encroaches upon the center, so we might have to shrink down the the area here. Jeez, this is terrifying. Okay, so good news. This works absolutely perfectly. Bad news. I need to do this slightly less than what I've done here. But that's still pretty cool. Like, this is actually working exactly as I wanted it to. I'm so happy. So if we chuck this in here, what do we need to do? We need to do this bad boy like that. Oops, sorry. Like that. Perfect. And then I probably should use something other than andesite casing, but I do kind of like the appearance of it. It looks, I don't know, there's like a sleekness to it. Now, is that all correct? Yeah, we'll get that, and then we'll just glue it together in one go. Everything's correct. And if I unleash the beast, that's much better. So the question is, where should I have the collection point? Probably over here. Just because otherwise, oh gosh. And then if we do, I just want to see this get to work. Oh. Oh, right, because it's changed size, so now that outer section won't work. There we go. I know we're supposed to let the tree farm do it, but... Okay, let's do this again. Oh, wow, so you can really layer them on top of each other. It should chop down the whole tree. Oh god, I think it's actually working. No, those trees haven't been all chopped down, but it might... Oh! It's actually legitimately working. We did it! So I'll just stop this way. Oh gosh, okay. Now if we put these in here. So saplings, and then... I guess the other ones are like here. Oh, well, it's automatically deploying all the saplings. Okay, so that's fine. Take all these out. I'll just let this run, actually. That's absolutely fine. And we'll have our collection point be here, because we've kind of used this area for building and create anyway. So we'll make another portable item storage. And we'll use the logs just to get it to the right spot. So it'll need to be, I think it needs to be one space away, so it'll be here. Why do you face this way now? Oh, is it the shift button that makes the difference, that changes the direction? I think it is. It is. So with create, pro tip. pro tip for those pro create people out there. Obviously, I'm pretty pro. Wait, do I have to? Oh no, there we go. There we go. And then if I chuck... Oh, okay, something happened. If I put this here... stuff appearing in that barrel. No. What if I super glue it together? Stuff appearing in the barrel now? No. Can I extract stuff? Oh, I can. Okay. Interesting. And, well, maybe. We'll see. Let's see if this works. No. We might have to have... more oak barrels. Oh, what if we just use a chest? Hang on, what if we just put a chest, like, here? I really should get rid of that stuff. Does this work? No. It's because there's nothing in those barrels. Oh, it's because there's nothing in it. Hang on. Sorry. That's my fault. We need to grow things. Let's see if this works. It's going to have stuff now. So it should keep the... It should keep the saplings, because it's going to use them straight away. Oh, okay. I'll keep the super glue in here. We might need that later. Let's see if this works. Please tell me a whole bunch of stuff just appears in this chest. No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, let's have a hover over the portable storage interface. Clearly, there's some part of this we're not doing properly. Interact with storage. Place a second block within one gap or two blocks in between. Yep, we did that. They're meeting up. All inventories on the contraption. Items can now be inserted. Oh, do we just need to put a... Oh, okay. So we actually need to physically extract it, I think. Actually, what if we just use... I know we've got a spare vault. I don't suppose it can just go straight into the vault. Can it? Let's see. No. Okay, fair enough. I was curious because I noticed that we had a spare vault earlier. Do I need to make an item extraction thing? Item. Oh, schematic cannon. We could use that actually to import some really cool things. So if you've got any cool builds you think we should import in, let me know because I can use this schematic cannon to shoot stuff into the world and build things. We have to provide all the resources, but it will actually go and do that for us. Where's the item? I feel like I'm... There we go. Item hatch. Should be able to afford that, right? Iron trapdoor. Item hatch. Is that right? It didn't look like what was in the diagram. It looked more conveyor belty. Could be a funnel? Was it a brass funnel? Yes, it was a brass funnel. Okay. So if I make a brass funnel, or a brass tunnel, make a brass funnel. Because I'm not sure what the difference is. What am I doing? How do I make you? Helps if I'm in the right inventory. We should have all of that stuff. And if I do this like this... Ah! It worked! Okay, and then we'd put a hopper underneath. Because that would catch everything. Oh no, don't put... Oh yeah, actually, that'd be fine. And then what we could do, to have this all go back to our base... I think I've got a spare ender chest. No, but we can easily make ender chests. That's not a problem. It's the good ender chest I want to make. Sorry. There it is. And then I believe the one for us just has a single piece of red dye in the middle, yeah? So I've got to be careful. Oh, I might even do this over here actually. Let's be clever about this, and then I'll put it in position. God's sake. Okay, let's put the dirt back. I might even put this here. We'll just rotate the hopper. Put the casing back. Yeah, of course. Okay, let's put the casing back. There we go. Alright, moment of truth. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Want some... Oh gosh, ow. Okay, alright. Just want to have some... see this in action. Okay. I'm going to make one of these for spruce things as well. Actually. Alright, here we go. Let's see what happens. This is so inelegant, but if this works, I'll be really, really stoked. Oh, there's a log there that's not been destroyed. Oh, well, it'll get it this time, probably. Okay. So it seems to be... And then it'll get rid of that, and then it should line up, and we should see a whole bunch of stuff just drop out into the... Whoop, okay. Oh my goodness. It bloody well works. Look at that. I know the item hopper's not very quick, but... this works. This works. This actually genuinely works. I wonder if we could just have the chest underneath the brass funnel and have it move stuff in much quicker. Or if there's a better version of the hopper that we could use. I'll have a bit of a play around, but for the purposes of demonstration and for getting a tree farm up and running, this has worked absolutely flawlessly, which I'm a bit surprised by. Normally I have to do way more dicking about to get stuff working first time, but hey look, I'm actually not going to complain. That's awesome. Let's drop all of this extra stuff back in. I might build another one, because what we wanted to do, the reason we were getting into create, I realized I didn't explain why I was doing what I was doing. The reason we're getting into create is I need access to... Oh no, I think I did explain. I need access to industrial foregoing, which means we need to get access to... I'll show you industrial foregoing. It's a nightmare. Oh, hey, we can get some extra stuff. Well, it's not a nightmare. It's a really cool mod. It's just that we're going to have to be... Oh, this is great. Look at this. We get all these extra things. I will, in the background, set up a whole... here we go, industrial full going. We need to make a pity machine frame. So what I would do, I'll set up a create thing to generate all this stuff. Oh no, I do need those barrels with me because I'm going to keep them. You never know when you might need a spare barrel. Everything else can all go here. That's fine. Cool. Let's make a pity machine frame. Hey, we got up and running with create, which is what I wanted to do. And we needed a way to generate logs, because what we're going to do is we're going to set up the logs to automatically fill up a resin farm and generate plastic. That's the whole point of this particular pathway. So we'll make a fluid extractor. And this is where we get into the resin stuff. So a fluid extractor doesn't need to be powered, but if it is powered, it's a lot more efficient. Now what you do is you attach this to a log, which we should have. That's a good question. Are we... Oh no, we're actually staying on top of things. It actually does appear to be staying on top of things. Let's see if I can... Yep, that's fair. Just do it over here too. Let's get it. There we go. Give it a bit of work to do. Let's see if it'll transfer some logs across this time. I feel like I should use like stairs or something to make that prettier. It's a bit messy, isn't it? An existing design. Okay. Yeah, cool. So all that stuff's falling across. So let me steal this log, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if we put this in here, it's going to very slowly take this log and destroy the log, or strip it actually, and create latex for us. So latex is kind of like the fundamental part of this mod. It's the origin for most of the things. And so what I wanted to do was set up a log production, because actually I want to double check which one was the best. So we get 3 from cherry, 4 from acacia. So actually acacia would be definitely worth doing, or mangrove. Oh, I really like the mangrove. Do we have any mangrove? If we do, I'll set up another tree farm. Oh, we do. Oh, well then I'll set up another tree farm for mangroves, and we'll use mangroves as the industrial foregoing supply, and I'll stick that one over here next to it. We'll literally have these 2 tree farms running simultaneously. Or should I put it here to have the corners of the tree farm? That could be quite cool. The good thing is as well, like this is also going to generate lots of sapling. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to get squashed. Yeah, okay, cool. Sweet. All right, well, I'm going to have a bit of a play around with that in the meantime. The only other thing I wanted to do with you guys while we were here, was there something else I wanted to do with this one? I'm trying to remember. There's something else with create. I don't think there was. I think it was just getting up and running and showing off the create farm. We'll tell you what, why don't we get started on the next one? So, I did this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from the center. That makes sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why don't we make our... Okay, and then we want to do 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Oh my goodness, it worked. Well, let's get our mangrove tree farm set up then, hey? Why not? We'll make our water wheel. So this one is the origin block for the water, and I think we actually already have a water bucket. How easy is that? So water bucket goes there. We need a mechanical bearing. Let's just filter down to create. We should have a couple of those spare. Mechanical bearing, and then I'll use the barrel trick again as well. I don't think I have any more barrels. I've got the big ones. Oh no, that's not true. We have plenty of barrels. I knew I'd made a few. Let me try that again. So we want to go barrel. That's better. barrel, casing, sorry, casing, 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 casing. And then I'll have to make a couple more mechanical saws. We'll need 3 more. 3. Should have 4 total. No. There we go. And which way are you going to go? That direction. Okay, so we want to have the saws facing this way. Oh, God. Oh no. Okay, I need to stop doing that. I keep forgetting the shift button reverses the direction that I'm trying to put things down. That's what's throwing me off. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then chuck the other barrel down here. I like it like that. So the barrel's facing up like that. Do I like it like that? Yeah, I do like it like that. Okay, I'm asking. Do I like it like that? Do you know if I like it like that? And then, oh wait, yeah, actually that's fine because then we want to remove this one. And I need to make another transfer. I think we did have, sorry, at create, did we have another spare? No, that's absolutely fine. We can easily make 2 more of these bad boys. 2, we might need some more andesite casing, I think. So if I put this like that, that's working perfectly this time. And we'll do, it's actually really expensive to be andesite casing for that. Oh, God's sake. Oh, and remember, your machines are ridiculously over the top. Oh, I'll just use some logs. Do you not have any more? You go. Some logs. I wonder if I wanted to have like the trees spaced apart, would I have to create the spaces myself using like packed mud or something? I guess I could do that if I needed to. That could be worth considering. Oh wow, look at this. What on earth is going on here? They must have made a really big tree. It's slowly making its way through. It's pretty efficient actually. Here it comes. Is it stored in this barrel, is it? Yeah, nice. Okay, well, I'm just going to steal these really quickly, if I may. One there. One there. Here. There we go. And then I just need to make some deployers, which means I probably do need some more logs really quickly. I was hoping it would put them in, but maybe it doesn't have enough. Okay, that's fine. We can get logs from in here. I will grab that outside, actually. Oh, we should make some more, actually. Andesite. And iron nuggets. While we're here, hey? Do I have magnet on? Okay, no, I don't. Good. There we go. Just let that tick away in the background. Let's make some more stripped logs. Logs. I really like the look of the mangrove trees, actually. So I'm excited for this. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's just do all of these, hey? It's not like I'm not going to use the andesite. Actually, on top's not very helpful. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. Oh. Alright. I was like, what have I done wrong? Why is this not working? Okay. It's very easy to see straight away. You've missed one. Like I have just here. And here. Okay. Hey, fantastic. Alright, let's make some more deployers. Oh, lucky we made a whole bunch of these bad boys. Just make the 3 that I need. I figure the rows are... Rows? What am I calling these? Oops, there you go. these. Alright, we'll keep the casing for the moment, but I'll put the rose electron tube in. Now it's facing the right way. Yeah, so it was the shift click. That's what got me in trouble. Oh, but they are facing the wrong way. For the filter, I believe. Oh. Yeah, the filter's not quite right. Okay. What if I do it here? It'll work for me this time. No. What if I do this? There we go. 2, 3. Oh, did I not make enough? I thought I had 4. Oh, that's so funny. I could have sworn I'd made 4. Oh well. That's alright, we can easily get another big beat hand. And then the deployer. And this time, mangroves, please. That should be all correct. Let's bind it all together with super glue. Let's chuck the mangroves in here. Oh, I did have a spare deployer. Oh well, I've got an extra one. That's a really annoying one to try and reach. Okay, how do mangroves grow? Oh my god. Okay. Well, I think that might have worked. Is that working? All right, I need my... what are you called again? Brass funnel. Hopper. And what we'll do... Actually, that's a really good point. What I'll do, I'll use the... I'm not actually sure this is working. Because that's a mangrove log now. I've got a bad feeling this isn't working. How many mangrove? Just if I need to make some more. Oh, that's it. That's our entire stock of mangrove saplings. Okay, what I might do then. I don't think these are growing as they should. How do they need to be planted? Wow, there's a lot of things you can... Here we go. Oh, no, that's not right. Crops. Oh! Wait. Oh, no, don't tell me I can just... No. Don't tell me botany does this. I thought the botany pots didn't. That's the whole reason we did this. I swear to God. If I could have just done this with the hopper botany pot, you are going to see me scream. Oh God, please no. No. I cannot. Are you actually going to see me scream? If you can just use the hopper botany pots this whole time. Okay. Does this work with oak saplings too? I thought the botany pots didn't work with this. That's why I did this. Oh no. Oh! Okay. Well, I'm really pleased I wasted my time with all of this amazing bullshit. For fuck's sake. Oh, God. Okay. Well, and then I'm guessing, what, if I just chuck in an axe with it, it'll work? Is that it? Is that all you need to do? If I take this away, chuck that in. Let's just triple check. It's literally just, no, I don't even need to do anything. It just will do it and generate it, will it? And then I'm guessing some things work better. So probably Podzol is pretty quick. So if I make some Podzol, I'm just waiting to see if any of these like comes up with a better use. I've got to go through all the chipped things now. But Oh no, sad dirt. Yeah, sad dirt's about right. I'm feeling sad dirt. Oh my goodness me. Come on, just get through the... How do I get through these quicker? Is there any way to speed through these so I can see trodden dirt, unamused dirt? Also me. Unamused dirt is correct. I don't know how to see if any of these are quicker with the growth. The second I give up, it's going to literally just like go to the right one. There's 60 options. Surely we've been through all 60 options now. Okay, farmland, 10% growth speed. 15% for rich soil farmland. 15 for magical growth. 10%, so 15 for farmland. We just use the tertiary. Oh. So, if we get the, is it no, it's insanium, I think, isn't it? Yeah, which we have loads of now because it's just been ticking away. So if we take this and I swap that out, I know it's going to reset, but look at this bad boy grow. It's like a little bonsai. This cannot be right. Surely this doesn't just work. Has this collected any mangrove wood? Let's see. Oh yeah. No. It's collected mangrove roots, which can be used for absolutely nothing. It could just be the way the mangroves are growing here. I might have done a trick with that. What I'm going to do... I said it's connected. I'll move this. It could just be that the mangroves need to have more space to operate. Set these up like this, so at least it's got some storage. We'll come and check on these later. I'll figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Yeah, right. Okay, so the mangrove... Oh! So the mangrove wood, is it actually collected? If I do this again... Hang on. Oh no, don't get stuck. Oh, that would have been a death. Okay, so it looks like there's some... It is chopping things down. Question is it's generating saplings. Oh, sticks just fell in. Oh shit, okay, yeah, so this is still working, to be fair. This method is working, especially when I come and muck around with it. Alright, how many saplings have you got? Oh, moss carpet. Oh, please don't hit me. If I put the saplings in, you'll automatically plant them, so that's fine. Okay. So this is a fully functional system, and it is working. It's just that I'm going to discover I could have just done it with a hopper. Okay. Yes, but it's also a very, very slow process. That is good to know. This is actually not a... That's 40%. Is there anything better than 40%? It doesn't look like it. And that's only generated one log and some roots. So... Okay, I feel a little bit better about that. The problem is this is super convenient for setting up in a little downstairs farm. If I wanted to have the little latex farm underneath, I can literally just have one of those hopper botany pots sitting above it, an item placer dropping the stuff down. It would have been a lot easier. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good to know. But hey, we discovered something new, and I got to do a little tour of where I'm up to with all of our things. We probably need to make more of the fire one now. Just making sure we always have plenty of the resources that we need to create all of our amazing, excellent essences that we can use to cook things and make things. Okay, so that's definitely reset. Okay, so we've got 3 more wood. So that would actually be super sufficient to set up a little latex farm and just use a block placer. I could even use the create block placer. Not that I think I would. Oh wow, this is actually... Okay, so what can I use mangrove roots for? Fuel, I don't really care about. Looks like fuel. All pulverized into biomass. centrifuged into plant oil, crushed into biofuel, combined into muddy mangrove roots. What can I use them for? It's just a dirt substitute. Okay, so I might chuck in a void. Might make a void upgrade. We'll just void the mangrove roots. Where are we? Void upgrade. Oh, I might even have one actually. Let me double check. No, we don't. I didn't think we'd made one. Let me just drop all of this stuff in here. I'm going to keep that with me. Yep. Okay, let's make a void upgrade. Pretty cheap. Chuck the void upgrade in there. Oh, it's the wrong one. I made the backpack one because I'm an idiot. Oh, the good news is I can just transfer the backpack one into the right one. Okay. Void mangrove. Void moss carpet. Allow. Void any. Why aren't you voiding these? Alright, there we go. That should work now. Cool. If I take that out and put it back in, there we go. Okay, in that case then, I will set this back up. Use our 2, 3, 4, I think I'll need. Come on, man. Work with me here. There we go. And now at least we'll get all those lovely mangrove roots, all the oak. Thing is, I don't really need mangrove. The only reason I was getting mangrove was for latex. Set up a whole bunch of these bad boys. Oh, we do have almost a whole bucket, actually. Look, I should probably disable this one. There we go. And I might take this one all apart. It was good after I've just gone to the trouble of setting it up and literally having it fully functional. I reckon we've probably... Look, I'll leave this tree farm set up. What I'll do, I just won't have it do it. We might use it for... Oh, mineral! Do you know what? Actually, it'd be really good to have a mineral... tree. Is that going to be easy enough to do? What if I did mineral? Okay, that actually is kind of useful. We don't have a huge amount of mineral. And just out of interest, can I just chuck it in a botany pot? Oh. I'm not sure I can just chuck it in a botany pot. It's not looking good. Okay. Okay. What if we did a mineral... Just going to do one. Just got a little bit scared of getting this one wrong. Consequences of losing all our mineral saplings. Not great to think about. I'll do that, so it'll plant that mineral sapling. That's not the one I selected. What if I let you grow? There's not enough space there. Okay, let me try that again. Which one did I activate? I thought it was... Hang on. Yeah, so you're all disabled. Should be this one. I shouldn't use that word like that. Alright, well let's put this here. How much space do you need around you? I think you need... Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do... I want to do mineral. Let's do some mineral. So I need to get rid of this. All the way around it, we need to have it be completely clear underneath. And that way, if the mineral tree spawns in... Let's do a little test. This should work now. Oh, shit. Not while I'm there. Let's do that. Put it in mineral. Let's plant it another one. Why are you placing... Oh, because I haven't filtered you, because I'm an idiot. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, let's try that again. This should work. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. But because they're all so close together, are you going to grow? Oh, you are, but you're actually going to get rid of the saplings, I'm pretty sure. Did we get more saplings from that? Oh, there's no way to know because it's currently set to... I want to save everything. Because what I might have to do is I might have to actually plan out exactly where the mineral is going to grow. Tell you what, let's just do that. Let's just be clever about this. Have we got some mud? No, it still might grow on mud. Let's use the... Oh, we do have mud. Okay. So let me clear this out. Let's let's do this now. Hey, this is a good thing to do together. I think while we're here, because you can kind of see my thought process then, such as it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is the kind of zone in which we're working with. Just do that really quickly. Oh, we do have more mineral saplings now than we did with. We do have more mineral saplings now. Okay, so this is working. I think. Okay, so we need to do. I'll do. Sorry. Oh god. Let's do the terracotta. I've got some grey terracotta. Or the cyan, actually. Oh, no, let's do the grey. I did go to the trouble of making grey terracotta. Let's do grey terracotta around the base here. That's mud. Try that again. Let's do grey terracotta around the base here. So this will be its little base area. 1, 2, 3. And then the first mineral sapling. If there was a mineral sapling here, I wouldn't want one placed here. Here or here. So actually, what I want to do is make a whole bunch of these single block places. Now, out of interest, how about grow a tree? No, it won't. It needs the spaces underneath. Okay. Well, in that case then, do we just risk it and see if this works? Because I don't know of any other way to prevent it. Oh, the crazy thing is it won't even plant there. Okay. And if I put it there... Okay, so we just need to take out the deployer. So there's no point having a deployer here. And there's no point having a deployer here, because it won't work. Which means that there's only one deployer that we need on this particular one. So the mineral one just uses one deployer. That's the answer. That's literally the answer. It's that simple. Let's grab our andesite casing. I genuinely think this might actually work. Now, are you all super glued? I think you might be. Yeah, sweet. Okay. So I'll put down the dirt here again, because it needs to have dirt on all sides. And it'll just mean it deploys in this one area, which I do think will work. I think this might work. Oh man, that'd be so good if this worked. I'd love to have like a mineral. Alright, oh, actually, I'm just going to leave it. Oh shit. Oh my god. I think that actually works. It's not putting down any mineral saplings though, which makes me worried that it doesn't have any more. I know it doesn't always have mineral. I know the saplings don't always drop. I was hoping this would ensure they do. Get rid of that one. Look, I'm going to be honest. I don't think this is one of those ones where it's going to be completely trustworthy. Ow. I don't think this is one of those ones where it's going to be completely trustworthy. I don't think I'll be able to just sort of run away with this. Leave this be. I think this is one that we can police a little bit. If we keep some spare mineral saplings and keep them safe, I'd feel a lot better about it. So let's see. So it got two saplings out of that, and there was only one tree there. It got 2 saplings out of that, and there was only 1 tree there. Oh, it's got some saplings left over. Okay, so it is... So it's actually ending up with more saplings than... Shit. Alright. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Let's see if I can speed this up again. So it is actually spawning 1 mineral tree per sapling. They're like overlapping each other. Oh gosh, okay, so I think that did work. Do you know what? I think this actually looks like it's working. Which I'm really surprised by. Let's see if I can... There we go. Hell, do you know what? This is actually working. Just having the single... Look at this. It is genuinely working. We're ending up with more mineral trees. Oh no, we didn't that time. That's really interesting. So every so often, you don't get as many saplings. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we definitely need to keep some hidden, some safe, because it's not always giving us enough to cover the trees that we've created. I'd feel better if I had like a whole stack of mineral saplings just somewhere safe. I don't, so I'm going to leave these 6 in here. Let's dump all that stuff. Oh no, I do want the book actually. Keep this with me. Okay, well, see, that didn't give us anywhere near enough that time. Interesting. I might need to experiment with this a little bit more. I think for now though, that's a really good place to wrap up for today. I think we're making great progress. Oh wow, it's got loads of good stuff though. Holy shit. So I'm going to stop influencing this particular one now. Just let it carry on, hey? That's so slow. Oh my goodness. There must be a better system than the brass funnel and the hopper. Ah, well, look, that's how... Do you know what? It's working for now. That's all that matters. Awesome sauce. Well, look, hey, thanks, guys, for joining me for this little behind-the-scenes second play around with more of the... That is really slow. Okay, maybe the mangrove farm is not such a bad idea. But look, hey, yeah, thank you for joining me for this little behind-the-scenes play around with some extra stuff. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. As I said, I'll just do these if you want to see them. If you're interested, yeah, come hang out. We'll just play around, do some of this stuff behind the scenes, and then obviously we'll do our bigger episodes with Andrew and Tricking. I won't make any big, significant advancements without them here. For the most part, I want to make sure we're always kind of playing as a team. It just made sense while we were getting ready for Christmas and things like that. Christmas is sort of like around the corner for me. It's a couple of days away. This is like the last... Oh, that's really not much stuff with the echo shards. Is there any better way to get them? Oh yeah, just sieve with netherite mesh. Yeah, to be honest, I probably could do that. What do I use warden tentacles for? I don't even know. Yeah, Christmas is just around the corner for me, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to record some extra stuff before Christmas. It's sort of like 4 or 5 days away. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a lovely Christmas and holidays. If I don't catch you guys before then. If you're seeing this after Christmas, I hope you had a lovely Christmas and holidays. I don't know exactly when these will be coming out at the moment. It'll probably be around that time. But yeah, have a great one, guys. I'll see you all super soon. Until then, stay safe, stay well, and see you guys next time.